Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Smash Factor TV. My name's Natalie Adams, and with today's video tip I'm going to help you a little bit with your posture. And the main thing we want to do with posture is get into what we'd say is a neutral pelvis position. Now it's really important you check your posture, because it's going to have a massive influence on how you swing. Because if you're not setting the correct spine angle in your address position and your start position, it's really going to affect the way that you rotate, or even if you do rotate during your backswing and especially on your downswing. Now what we're going to have a look at today, a little bit more advanced, we're going to look at why you may be throwing the club onto the outside of the target line and then swinging on a path that's more out to in. So swinging on a path that's going left of the target line rather than swinging the club head directly down the target line or even from the inside, which we'd want to do to gain a little bit more power and to have a bit more consistency over the shot that we're going to hit. So if I set up, and one thing I see a lot of clients that I work with is setting up into this sort of position, which we'd say is S posture. So you can see there's quite a lot of curvature in my lower spine here. So initially it looks like I'm tilting forward quite well from my hips, but the upper part of my spine is quite vertical. Now what that's going to do is, as you swing back and you make your turn, you're going to get to this position here, and then the shoulders, you're going to rotate quite flat. So this left shoulder is going to start coming up from this setup position. You're not going to be able to rotate your shoulders on plane because your spine isn't nice and flat like this. With that curve in it, your spine's quite upright in the top half of it. So that's going to make you swing back. You're going to maybe rotate well, but you'll go into more of this position with the left shoulder. So now, because the shoulders have flattened off, as you go to swing down, the arms will release more out this way. So that's going to make you throw the club head onto the outside of the target line, and you're not going to be able to swing down the target line from there. You'll cut across it and have that out to in path. So if you want to improve that, work on improving that posture, check your posture. You can just put the club directly behind your back, so that the back of your head and the lower back are touching that. And if you find that you can quite easily put your hand between your spine and the club there, you're tending to curve your spine into this S posture too much. So just work on holding that position and then pushing your spine back onto the club so it flattens off. It'll feel like you're sucking your stomach in, you're engaging your abs a lot more, and we'll get a much flatter position with the spine so that there's no curvature in there now. And that will allow you, from that position there, you'll be able to rotate round, and we'll get a much better angle with the shoulders. So the shoulders will be a lot more on plane, allowing you on your downswing to drive the arms down into a better position, much closer to your body, rather than the left shoulder coming up and then the arms having to release out away from the body. Work on that when you're on the range, just to get the feeling. And if you enjoyed that tip, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's completely free to do that. It's a game-changing golf tip.